Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Vanessa Gonzalez and Giovanni Lopez. The two of you have been living together for 7 years. You do not want to live together anymore, and Ms. Gonzalez, you would like to get $2,000 in transitional support. You want that in part because you believe that he took advantage of you when you first met because you had recently gotten out of a marriage as a very young person. Why don't you tell me what happened and why you think he took advantage of you?
I was vulnerable.
How old were you? How long had you been married?
I was married to my ex for 2 years, together for maybe a total of 4. Didn't work out.
Yeah.
You know.
You were very young, though. You were 19 when you got a divorce?
17.
You were 17 when you got married? Mm-hmm. And 19 when you got a divorce?
Correct.
Okay. And how soon after the divorce or during the divorce process did you meet Mr. Lopez?
In the midst of it.
In the middle
of it. Yeah, okay. I known him since grammar school. Mm-hmm. I never liked him. And one day he was in my brother's house, and I went over there after a fight with my ex, and he was there. Mm-hmm. So
ain't none of this his fault. She said, how's it his fault? She ain't said a word about how it's his fault, bro. She ain't said a word, and my dog, he cool. He cool with me, man. You met him while you was going through the divorce. And it ain't nothing wrong with it. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody has the right to the pursuit of happiness. Everybody has the right to the pursuit of happiness. But while you going through your divorce, bro, you brought him up in it. You drug him up in there. He ain't had nothing to do with that. You went. I get it. We play a role in it too, fellas. We play a role in it too. He ain't said a word. He ain't said a word yet. He has not said a word yet. I get it. But I know we play our role too. But when you look at it, goddamn, you going through a divorce. Man.
From that day.
Oh, he must have said something good over there.
He did. He did. He swept me off my feet. I'm not gonna lie.
Explain to me the sweeping process.
What
did he do to get you off your?
He was just charming. He made me feel safe. He made me, he told me he's gonna take care of me, that I'm his. I'm not going anywhere. So we literally never separated since that day.
You know, my son, the 23-year-old, told me, he said, you know what they ought to do in 8th grade? And I said, what? He said, take the girls out of the classroom and give them Macking 101 so they know what kind of crap we come at with them. You know what I mean?
Man, y'all gotta give it up, man. Give us some credit. Give us some credit, bro. Regardless of how you want to look at it, we still initiate. I gotta come up, walk up, and talk to you. We ain't with all of this Instagram, social media. I got to get up, come over there, walk across the street, and go talk to you. Yeah, and everyone is different. Everyone is different. Every situation is different. You just gotta find out how to make the situation fitting. That's all you gotta do, bro. And I promise you, they never gonna say no. They never tell us no. We've never heard no. We've never heard no. We might have heard, oh, I got a boyfriend. Cool.
He says, he and his boys, they go do things, and they know if they say certain things, they get the chick no matter who she is. And she says, you got to warn them before we get to them, what our Mac looks like, so they're ready.
Some of y'all don't be ready, and that's cool. That's cool. Some of y'all don't be ready, bro. It's cool. But you can always spin back when you are ready or when you feel like you're ready. For some. But everybody don't let you do that. But nevertheless, bro, yeah, some of you might not be ready. You might not be ready, bro. I'm telling you. That, and that's cool. It ain't no problem. It is not a problem. I think for me in a lot of situations like this, bro, when you walk up there and you talk to a girl and you feel like, all right, I ain't going to say you might be too much for it. You too much for it. Too much game, whatever. She probably never heard it. She probably been in a relationship for 4 years, whatever. That still don't mean that they don't get talked to, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. I mean, every situation is different. Every situation is different. You cannot treat every situation the same. That's the quickest way to get put out the game, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. But yeah, it's sometimes it can be a little bit too much. It can be overwhelming, and we can't. We can't get up in our head and be like, damn, well, why she ain't why she ain't woo? It might have been too much, bro. It might have been too much, bro. But hit up the next situation. Fire off at the next situation. That's how we rocking. That's how we rocking.
But anyway, Mr. Lopez, why don't you tell me, is that a fairly accurate recitation?
Nah, vulnerability is always a shot she's always taking. It's something she's always using. I got, like she just told you, I got with him because I was vulnerable. The way it happened when we got together was that she was out partying. We was all partying together. So we were out drinking. We was in a mutual friend's house. And, you know, me and him got along real tight. So I told him, oh, watch, I'm going to make that girl mine. He was like, yeah, I want to see you try. That girl despises you. I was able to flip that, you know. The third day came.
Hence, smacking 101, I'm telling you. This might be a thing. Go ahead.
The third day came, and she was like, yo, I think it's about time I got to go home. So I was like, no, I don't want you to go home. I want you to stay here with me. I'm going to take care of you. I told her, you know what? Save your money. Come move in with me.
Whoa, man. We was good. We was straight, bro. We was straight, bro, off the rip. How you met at the party? You don't know if she just did that in the other room with the other dude. He might have been close to you. Boo-hoo-hoo. That's not... Hey, listen, man. Man, he was cool, bro. He was cool, bro. Spitting game, got up out the zone. But, all right, cool. We good. Stay where we at. Just stay where we at. We ain't gotta go. We ain't gotta get into all of that. You trying to take care of bills and all. What if she had 100,000 in her Lululemon or some shit like that? She could have had 100,000 stuffed in a Lululemon bag or some shit. You offering to take, like, I get it, bro. Like, I get it. You like her, you know. You flipped her. All right, cool. Not flipped her. You ain't flip her, but you converted her opinion upon yourself. That's what you did. But yeah, that's a lot, bro. That's a lot. I don't, me necessarily, I wouldn't do all that. Like, all right, cool. You might send her a gift, DoorDash, something like that. You might do something like that on the fly, but like, let me take care of you. Whoa. No.
Pay rent. You don't got to pay none of that. Just, I'll hold you down.
Let me ask you something, Mr. Lopez. Did you always really like her? Or was it just a matter of you bet your buddy I can turn this around, and then you just kind of got involved in it? I'm not, or did you feel sorry for her once you realized she had issues?
I thought she was real pretty. The falling in love fell afterwards.
Okay.
You know, it was just, I was digging her, you know. Me and her were really tight, and I did still talk to females, like on the phone, but never, you know, did anything or went out with them or anything like that.
So from the time that she first moved in with you, which was not long after you met her, right? She stayed there 7 years.
Not there, not in that same place, no.
Not the same place, but with you. You were living together for 7 years.
Yeah.
You were living together for 7 years.
On and off.
Now, Ms. Gonzalez, you said something to me. This is all off topic, but it caught my attention, so I'm going to ask you about it. He says his approach to sex is disgusting. What do you mean by that? Gently.
Since he's so disrespectful, or, you know, every time he tries to touch me, in front of family members, in front of friends, it doesn't matter, and everything is just like, huh? And always trying to touch me, you know, and I find it disgusting, you know,
So
because it's like
you,
I feel
you
like
say too much public display of affection.
Even in private, even when it's just me, it's just that's all he aims for, you know. So I feel like I'm a piece of meat, you know.
Do you have a response to that, Mr. Lopez? You don't have to.
Oh yeah, she makes it seem like I'm going and making it in front of everybody. I do like a little love tap, like she'll walk by me, I'll go.
Not true.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
That's it.
Hey.
It's not that serious. I wouldn't go,
That's not
come here,
true.
give me that. No. And sometimes, oh, mind you, sometimes to bother her, I will go, when nobody's looking, I will, you know what I mean? Like sneaking. She'll be like, that's my sense of humor. You know what I mean?
No.
And it's with her. My thing with it is, dog not cheating. He not cheating. We can throw that up out the window. He touching on you, grabbing on you, trying to be with you. Why you tripping? She might, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And that's that's the truth, bro. Like, I don't know.
I think that's kind of cute.
No, he does. That's not true. He doesn't
Yeah.
do it like that. He does not do it like that. I promise you, he doesn't. I requested a lie detector test, but it was too late.
It was.
They were like, you should have told me, before.
Do you trust him?
I didn't, because I've caught him in a lot of stuff throughout the years, and now I started to trust him until.
Some things happen.
Yep.
And we'll talk about those things. My
Okay.
question to you first, however, do you trust her?
No.
Why don't you trust her?
Because she's a compulsive liar. Like, I used to start trusting her when she swore on her father, but then I caught her on a lie. And then on top of that, like, the cheating was I would consider it, like, brutal. Because I was, like, manipulated into thinking, she was good and this, and that. But I was thinking, like, no, she's going out. I'm catching her. She won't let me see her phone. She's going out. It's a girls' night out every single night. I'm not allowed to be around when her friends are gonna come through or when she's gonna go out. And when she does allow me to go through, it is females. It's just females, but she'll disappear.
I am going to let you respond, but Mr. Lopez, I want you to give me your best evidence that she has been doing something she's not supposed to be doing with other guys.
Ooh, I got a shotgun shell for you right now.
All right.
Well, she records all her phone calls, right?
Uh-huh.
And mind you, she was manipulating me into thinking she was a good girl, and this and it was an ongoing thing for the years. So I was like hurt in my heart, you know what I mean? So one time we're in the house, and I saw her marking her password into her phone. So I waited till she was, off guard. I grabbed her phone, went into it. She has a call recorder on her phone. So I listened to one of her conversations, and one of them were that she was talking to a guy saying, giving him some sort of attitude. And the guy was like, but why are you giving an attitude? And the phone call was about 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? It said the time right there.
Well, what were they saying?
Whoa. Before we go any further, everything else should be dismissed, Your Honor. That is not admissible in court. You obtained that information illegally. That was supposed to be her passcode, bro. That was supposed to be her passcode. And I'm going to keep it 100. Same way with the ladies. For the fellas, we're not biased. We ain't biased over here, bro. If you got to play detective and go through this and go through that, then I don't think that you supposed to be there. I just don't. I'm not changing my opinion on that. But the thing with it is, when I look at it, she got married. She was married at 17. I don't know how that happened. All right, cool. Whatever. They got married, fine. She get divorced at 19. So my thing with it is, how I always look at it, your real breakup date, your real divorce date started, a little bit earlier. So if y'all get divorced on July the 9th or something like that, y'all was really getting a divorce for about a good couple months. So you really started breaking up in like January or something like that. That's when it really started happening. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's just say she was 17, she got married. They started breaking up when they was 18. And then she with bro, he talking about this, that, and the third. She might be in that stage. She might just be in that stage or that phase where she feel as though she want to explore. She want to explore, and that's her right, bro. That's her right, bro. And like I always say, if you got to go through all of this and you already seen it and you already heard it, it ain't no need for us being here. We ain't got to be here right now. We don't.
Into each other.
She was giving him an attitude, and she was like, why you mad at me? And he's like, I'm not mad at you. He's like, I can tell by your voice. You're giving me an attitude. Why are you so mad? He's like, I'm not mad. It's just you're supposed to spend the whole night with me. You know what I mean? And right there, once I got that proof, I looked into all the other ones, and she had several phone calls with different guys, you know what I mean? At 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. She got another phone call where she declined. When I was asking her who was that, she was like, oh, it's nobody. It's an unknown number, unknown number. It's a number that she didn't know it was.
Okay,
Wrong name.
I'm going to let Ms. Gonzalez respond. He seems to have some rather convincing evidence that you have, in fact, been dealing with other dudes. Is it true?
Okay. For the first 5 years of our relationship, he has been cheating on me, telling women, come over, I want to sex you, girl, this and this and that. Okay, so I took all this abuse until, yes, finally, on our 6th year or on our 5.5 years into the relationship, I rebelled. And I was talking to other dudes, and I told them about it. You know, but was I going around sleeping with them? No.
Now, did you mess up
Didn't
first,
tell me
Mr.
nothing about
Lopez?
it.
Were
Yes.
you running around on her beforehand?
In the beginning, I said yes, and I told her I didn't love her. I was honest. I told her.
You told her you didn't
He
love
told
her?
me that now.
In the very beginning,
That
no.
he didn't love me in the beginning.
I didn't love.
Yeah.
I told her I didn't love in the beginning. I never even said I love you. I never said those words.
Why
I
did you do
fall in
all
love.
that stuff for her if you didn't
Exactly.
love her? Or what?
Because I liked her. I liked her.
Oh, okay.
And you know, and the way and what the like turned into love.
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you...
Man, hold on, y'all. I need to talk to my client for a minute, man. I don't know if he got nerve. I don't know what's up with Doug. Hey, man. Hey, man. Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with admitting or confessing or that you love or whatever, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with none of that, bro. If you felt that way, then it is what it is. It is what it is. Don't be ashamed because you're in divorce. Or I don't want to say ashamed, but however you feeling just because you're in divorce court, man, listen. That's your girl. Man. And you can tell if you really listen what he said. I didn't love her and then it turned into love or something like that, bro. Like I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't understand what's the point of hiding how you feel. If you feel a way about a person, whether you don't like them or you do like them or maybe you want to like, however you feel about a person, what's the point, bro? Man, I don't get it, bro. I do not get it, bro. I'm the closest thing that I've gotten to it is that, all right, cool. Maybe you would think that, like for me, let's just say I was trying to be quote unquote mysterious and elusive and aloof and all of that other good stuff. If I'm gonna do that, right, I'm doing all of that, ooh, then you're not really getting to know me. You're not really getting to know the real me. I'm like, you're not even really taking, the opportunity to give yourself a chance. You're not even taking the opportunity to, what if that's what you like? Now I'm the aloof person. I'm the one that's, mysterious and all of that. I'm doing all of that. I'm not even really showing you who I am. Now, what if I'm really, I don't know. I like to volunteer. I like to volunteer and go to the firehouse and volunteer every 2 days or something like that. But I don't want you to know that because you might think that I'm odd or weird or something like that, so I don't tell. But whole time you go to the animal shelter and volunteer at the animal shelter every 2-3 days or something like that, bro. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. If you love it, if you love him, whoever, however you feel, like, man, keep that shit 100. Keep it 100.
Stop running around with other women now that you say you
yes,
love
I
them?
did.
hasn't.
And when that stopped, she started, and that's where the issue is.
Well, who is
Because it was
Jessica?
5 years of
Excuse me,
abuse.
excuse me. Who is Jessica Jada?
Jessica Jada is her.
No, it's not.
She think I don't know, but I know.
No, it's not.
her. And
No, it's not. He thinks
she
it is.
does that. She breaks into my Facebook accounts, my Gmail.
That's exactly how I found out, because I broke into your account.
How you break into it? I changed the password already.
Because I saw you putting it in.
Just because people are living together doesn't mean that you can break into their stuff. There are laws about that. They're putting a lot more laws on the books.
That's fine.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you give somebody your password, that's one thing. But if you, and this guy ain't even your husband. You breaking into his stuff. You know what I mean? Just because you're sleeping with him doesn't give you unfettered access to whatever he does.
Man, she can say that 1,000 more times, man. I love this woman. I love this woman, man. She keeps it 1,000, bro. She keeps it 1,000, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Cause ain't nobody else saying it for us. Ain't nobody else saying it, man. Run it back.
You breaking into his stuff, you know what I mean? Just cause you're sleeping with him doesn't give you unfettered access to whatever he does.
Oh, and if I dare touch her phone, what? It'll be World War III, I swear to God. World War III with this girl.
You know
She
why?
sleeps with her phone right here.
Because he goes even into my girlfriend's
Still, to
stuff.
this day.
And back to the me going out and because I don't want him around, it's because he imprisons me on my personality.
How does he imprison your personality?
He imprisons my character because
Give me an example of what he does to imprison.
if I'm happy, go giggly with my friends having cocktails, he's looking at me. It's just my girlfriends, and it's just everything bothers him. Like, for an example, like I could spark up conversations with anybody, male, female, that's just the way I am. And he'll be like, look at you, you're all friendly, you're sending mixed signals, and this, but it's to everybody.
Mr. Lopez, you said something very interesting in your papers. You said, you don't want to make yourself miserable trying to make her happy. Can you explain what you meant when you said that?
Nothing is ever enough for her. I give her what I got to offer. Everything I got to offer. If it's not enough for her, then let me know. I'll be out. But don't tell me that, oh, this is not enough. You're not making it. Goes. No.
Is it a financial thing? Are there material things that she wants? That
Everything. Like it's a competition to her. Oh, but I do more. It's not to me, it's not a competition. It's a 50-50 on everything. If you make more money, help me out a little more with the rent, and I'll put in the work in the house. Okay?
Who makes more money, she or you?
I do.
Okay.
When I go out on sites, I get paid the same amount, but they tax me like.
I love y'all ladies. Y'all know I do. Y'all know I do. I love y'all ladies. But it's time. Y'all been getting paid. Y'all been getting paid. I have not seen an episode on here where the dude made, I think probably one or two. One or two. I'm going to say two because y'all like the way I say two. I think it was probably like two of them on here where the guy was making more than the girl, bro. Ladies, we got to keep it 1,000. Y'all getting paid. Y'all getting paid. And it ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with that. It's shit. You do something. You gotta do something about it. What Jizzle say, where I'm from, if you don't like it, do something. Yeah, you gotta go do something about it. But honestly, to be honest with you, it's not uncommon. Like if I go to the store and I talk to a guy or something like that, he like, oh yeah, well my wife works there and she makes this, and he or you work, I'm like, damn, she make more money than you, whatever the case may be. Cool, because it's not even really always about money. Maybe she's good in her career and she loves what she does and she gets paid top dollar to do it. That's good for her. That's great for her. And if the roles were reversed, I'm sure it would be the same. But just because she make more, don't give it a how can I put it? Authoritative. Like you're not authority. Like your word isn't law. Everything you say that I must do. No, I don't think so, bro. Especially if you try and contribute in another way. And like I said, if the role was reversed, if you making more money than your girl, whatever the case may be, I promise shit. Eat. What you gonna eat? You can, man, I'm telling you, I'm trying to tell you, bro, you can make more money than you come, the room clean, room always clean. You forget to do shit. That's just human nature. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It might be TMI, but the other day, I was I'm getting older. I'm trying to work on my breathing. So I'm like, damn, I can't really get a good, breathe in, breathe out. I couldn't really get a good breath. And I'm like, why can't I breathe that good? I'm like, man, that's a problem. And then I went into the bathroom and I looked at my nose. I'm like, I might have something, boogie, something like that. I look in the mirror. I'm like, man, it's a fucking wildfire here. And y'all probably seen it. Y'all ain't let me know about it. I know y'all seen it because I be like this all the time. So I know y'all seen it. I know y'all had a straight line to it. Y'all ain't tell me about it, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm like, bro, you got the... what is it? What is the thing? Nose hair. Trim the nose hair. Cut your nose hair. Now I'm breathing better than ever. I can smell a fresh grass. I don't like fresh. Nah, bro, that shit bother me, bro. Unless it's before a football game. Before a football game, that fresh grass, you knew it was going down. You knew it was going down. But if I'm walking past or something, or I'm riding my bike, I ain't trying to smell no fresh grass, bro. But point in all that I'm trying to say is, you know, I can smell again and back to them.
It's whenever they call them.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. You don't think that he's malingering, do you? He works hard, doesn't he?
Malingering.
Just because he makes less than you doesn't...
But that's not the thing. The thing is that he does nothing financially, and then he wakes up. So imagine being disrespected from when he opens his eyes. So he closes them. He's calling me fat. He calls me the B word. He just does so many things beyond that. And it's constant. So you think I want to do anything for you? I want you to put up more. My dreams, everything he puts to a stop. He don't care, you know, and he's childish, he's disrespectful.
What dreams did he put to a stop?
I want to go to Florida because schooling is better for me there. It's cheaper, it's better for me there. I said it's only going to be for 2 years. He doesn't want to do that. Why do my dreams get to put on hold and I'm just here wasting my time being abused? He literally abuses me mentally, like every day. You know, so of course I don't want to have sex with you. Of course I'm not going to be affectionate with you because I can't stand you.
Mr. Lopez, are you nasty to her? Do you call her fat? And be honest about it. Sometimes you get frustrated, you do things.
Okay.
Is that part of what goes on?
She's talking about what happened before I left.
So you left and then came back?
Yeah, so I left for 7 months. She tried calling me, but I completely blocked everything. I shut down everything after I found that phone call. So I went back to the house.
Should have kept going. Should have kept going, bro. What you going back to the same situation? People don't change. Zebras don't change their stripes. Zebras do not change their stripes, bro. It ain't gonna be nothing different about the situation. I don't know if you know, if they got children. We don't know that. I don't know that. Well, I don't remember, but yeah, bro, I keep going. Keep going. You going back to the same situation. You gotta take fault in that. You gotta take fault in that. And if it's like she said, if you belittling her and all of that other stuff, bro, yeah, she ain't gonna fool with you or rock with you. Bro was cool. But you know, you gotta be careful. You know, people initially, the way that they present themselves don't always turn out to be what you think that first impression was.
After 2 weeks with police escort, and she did not allow me to retrieve my items. The cops were like, she's too wild up. Just, you know, take the personal items you need and go, you know?
Of course, because you owe me money for the rent and you never give me nothing. I wake up every day to take you to work at 5 a.m. 3 towns over every day. And you don't even throw me $10 of gas. You're cheap. You don't do nothing for me. You
see, now she's talking about that day,
no,
and I wasn't making a lot.
For me.
I was making hardly anything.
Have things changed now since he's come back?
No, it's the same thing.
I can't lie. I can't get past you don't do nothing for me. You don't do nothing for me. Now, again, we got to keep it 100. If that's what it is and you still sticking around, that's y'all business. Don't put us in y'all business if it's still y'all business. But, yeah, bro, if it's like that, then... You know how it go. You know how it go, man. I tell you, they be back together in 2 hours, bro. They gonna leave, break up, go get lunch, and be back the next day. I promise you.
Why did you take him back?
Because the first month or two, of course, we haven't seen each other in 7 months. Of course, everything's gonna be peachy green. You know, but then he started his old little habits again.
What habits? What
of
habits?
Disrespecting me.
Mr. Lopez, are you in this do you want to say, I got the impression that you weren't done. Or if she moves to Florida, I'm done. I'm not quite sure where you are. And you either.
I want to be on the same ground with her.
Ms. Gonzalez, are you done? Or are you just trying to get this thing fixed?
I just need you to fix it.
Mrs. Gonzalez, you're not going to like what I have to say. I know you've asked for $2,000 in transitional support, and you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it for a couple of reasons. Number one, you're not married. You know, with marriage comes obligations and comes privileges. You know, there's a reason to get married. If you're going to shack up with somebody, he really doesn't owe you anything for whatever may have happened or may not have happened. The second thing I want to say to you is you're responsible for your own happiness. You're obviously able to take care of yourself financially. If he's been verbally abusive, mentally destructive, if he's running around on you, why are you there?
If they don't have children together, bro, I'm sorry, but there is no excuse. You can pick up tomorrow and say, I will holler. Well, you ain't got to tell them shit. You ain't got to tell them nothing, to be truthfully honest with you. You can get on up down the road. You can get on down the road, but that's totally up to you. That's up to you whether you're going to choose your happiness or not. And I'm sorry. I got to be the one to tell you. 9 times out of 10, she probably stayed with him. She probably stayed with him. A lot of people choose comfort over well, it ain't no guarantee that Florida's gonna make her happy or whatever. And I ain't selling you no guarantees. I ain't selling you no guarantees at all. But shit, it's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. But you keep on messing with Buddy, you know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get. A lot of people. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me if they popped up married in 10 days, bro.
I don't understand it at all. You don't have children together. You're not relying on him for money. If you stay with somebody who's, and I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying who's beating you up emotionally and giving you nothing else, that's your bad. You know what I mean? You got to be woman enough to know that you're going to be fine by yourself. I think I see a lot of women come in here, get all mistreated or whatever, how they feel, but they don't want to leave. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. If you're in a situation where you're cool enough to go, don't take it. Don't take it and go. And you're responsible for your own happiness. Mr. Lopez, I think she was right when she said you were playing games in the beginning. You wanted to see how much of a dude you were if you could get a woman who didn't like you at all to like you. And you played games with it, and then finally you fell in love with her a little later on, but you took advantage of her when you were weak, and that kind of stuff never works out. It's childish, it's hurtful, it's demeaning. Don't do that kind of thing. And I think that's how you got to where you are now. Another thing is, I wouldn't go to Florida with you. You guys don't have enough going on. You're not married, you don't have kids. If you were to leave and go to Florida, for what reason? You don't like each other? You don't have any job there. She's going to keep begging you for more, and it's never going to work out. So I think you've made a sound decision to stay and not go, and I think you need to make a sound decision to go and let it go, but you will not be doing so with $2,000. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
I don't understand. I do not understand. How did bro go? We was cool. We was great. We was great, bro. Everything was running smooth like a well-oiled machine, bro. We was good. We was going to win. We was going to hit the rooftop to celebrate. And then everything just went down. But you know what? No, to be honest with y'all, I blame both of them. I think it's both of their fault. I put it on both of them. And my thing with it is with her, I don't, in my opinion, I don't think that you should have been dating. You separated, going through a separation, still dealing with a divorce or something like that. I don't think that you should be dating at that point in time. It's cool to stop date. Like, it's cool. You don't have to date 24/7. You don't have to date. You ain't gotta do that. You ain't gotta do that. Now, granted, she was young. Well, not granted. I meant to say, God damn it, she was young. She was 17, 18, 19, 20 throughout her marriage ages. No, she wasn't. She was 17 when she was married. I think she got divorced at like 19 or something like that, 18, whatever, bro. But bro, man, listen, I'm trying to tell you, for her, she shouldn't have been doing no dating. You was married and locked down at a young time. You got to figure out, for one, how you want your life. What do you want to do with your life? And for two, how you going to get it done? How you going to get that done? Just because you want something to get done don't mean that it's just going to magically appear. So that's, in my opinion, what I would have liked to see a loved one of mine doing at 18. And for him, I look at him, oh yeah, you can come in and move with me and you can stay here and I'll pay for everything and all. Hell no. Hell no, not for no girl that you just met at a party. Regardless, like, I get it. And then she didn't even like you. She didn't even like you. Like, okay, cool. You know, you got at the party. You got at the party. Well, fine, all fine. Hey, shout out to you. But past that, bro, like, that's a lot, bro. That's too much. That's too much. That's not a lot, bro. That's too much. And then you begin to enable her. Now she becoming dependent on you. Now she becoming dependent on you. I don't think that there was a good match. I think that they was on totally different ends of the spectrum. I think that they was on totally different ends of the spectrum, and they came together, and that shit just exploded. Like, it just exploded. Now, throughout those times, what I will tell you is that throughout those times, like, you will have, you know, some good moments in there, happy moments, and that's just life. That's just life. Everything not going to be always all bad, and everything not going to be always all good. But, you know, when you really look at it and everything that they just told us about, whether it's the cheating, detective work, going through phones, stealing passwords, and everything, bro, all of that, bro, it's just not cool. It's not cool. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family as always is love, and we out.